Sini ya. Sini. Tapi kalau stabilizer senang. Tunjuk mak mana? Oh, atas.
Hi, so today I'm in front of the bioreactor engineering lab. So today I'm here to share about the procedures before, while and after entering to the lab for the postgraduate students. Okay, so now I would like to share the procedures before starting any work at the laboratory. So the students should be filling up certain forms. There are 6 forms. For example, the first one, undertaking of laboratory safety briefing, declaration safety form, risk assessment form, course form, apply form, and also permit form. There are 2 forms, which is course form and permit form is only needed to be filled up if required. Is before entering to the lab, students should get the permission from the assistant engineers, and after they get the approval, students need to register themselves using the metric numbers. And after that, students have the most big responsibility towards the lab in terms of the safety precautions. So for example, students shouldn't move the equipment without any permissions and take care of the cleanliness of the lab. Okay, so next I would like to explain in terms of proper laboratory apparel. So first thing is the proper attire. For example, the students are required to wear lab coat. Second one, shoes that fully covers to avoid the smell of the chemical. And then make sure the students is not wearing any loose jewelries. In case if the students are wearing, make sure remove and keep it at a safe place. Add any hazardous chemicals. So to avoid this case, students are required to wear any glove for the safety purposes. And then students are also required to wash their hands throughout with the soap and water after using any chemical products in the lab.
Students are required to store the equipments that not in active use in a designated area which is away from the working area. Next, make sure students clean work surfaces regularly to prevent the accumulation of the dust and spill chemicals. After that, make sure to clean the equipments and glassware as soon as possible after the usage, and make sure return the chemicals to the storage after use. After cleaning the equipments, make sure the equipments are dry out and make sure to place it in the rack provided. Okay, next will be the most common problem faced by the students during their lab is accidents. So there are 2 types of accidents. First one is fire. So fire accidents, students are required to familiarize themselves with the placement of the fire extinguisher. And then in case if the fire breaks out, students need to turn off the burns and remove the solvent if time allows. And also students, if heard the fire alarm sound, they are required to leave the building immediately without looking for their belongings. Next, in terms of chemical accident, if the corrosive chemicals spilled on the clothing, students are required to immediately shower themselves on top of their clothing. If corrosive chemicals are spilled on the desk, students are required to dilute them with a large volume of water and neutralize using any specific acid required. And also, in case all this accident happens in the lab, students are required to contact the person in charge.
Next, before leaving the lab after the lab work completed, students are required to remove the gloves and throw it inside the dustbin provided and remove the lab coat for hygiene purposes.